friends, Dustin here. You're watching the Life of Lynn channel. Thank you guys so much. And today, we're doing something you've requested a lot. Everybody keeps asking me in the comments, so comment down below if you're one of these people. But where is the Barth Motor Home that we purchased in Nebraska? Well, honestly, it's still in Nebraska. Like I said in the last video, I'd been there for almost a year. And we finally got things resolved with the towing company and the shop. And it is now at the shop. They put some new stuff on the drive shaft, got that hung back up, and put a fuel pump and a battery in it for us. So hopefully we can go get this thing and finally bring it home. So today, myself, Kim, we're gonna go get this thing. And we got a 5-hour drive just to get there. And we're gonna drive it back if it runs, because it's been sitting again. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Well, trip's going pretty good so far. We're about halfway, almost halfway there. Found ourselves at Fat Dogs, the stunning metropolis of North Platte, Nebraska. Hit some fog, but trip's going well. Getting diesel in the truck. About ready to head down the road. See how the rest of this trip goes. Well guys, found her. A little rougher than I remember. I think the bumper was used to push it around here. Well, it's been sitting for a little bit, so one or two people might have been in here. Mice might have been in here. I completely forgot that this window was broken out. Key is in the ignition. All right. So guys, you'll be happy to know that this time I'm not chewing gum. I did charge the camera, so we're good there. And we made it back after an entire year. It's still here. She's still here. Look at this thing. These Barth Motor Homes are amazing. I'm really happy we were able to get to an agreement with everybody and pay all the tow bills and everything like that. But unfortunately, it's been sitting for another 10 months after it got repaired. So the battery's completely dead, and we're gonna have to go through the whole process again. We're gonna go check fluids, go get the jump start pack on the batteries, and try to get this thing going. All right, got the Noco Boost HD. Upgraded jumper packs a little while ago. This thing's pretty decent. Let me slide these out. Hopefully that's working. So I don't recall getting a roll of wire, but maybe I did. Let's go. There's definitely an aroma in here. Kind of like wet cat and an old carpet in a Chevelle. You can taste it. Kind of forgot that window was broken out, so it's been raining in here for a year. Good. Good, it's fine. Well, turns over. Let's check fluids. Smells strong in here. The mice may have visited. Yeah. Squirrels? Raccoons? I don't know. I don't know. It's probably fine. What do we got back here? Tranny? Transmission. Oh, she's full. There's our new pump. Coolant? Do we have that? Oh wow. That's actually full. Engine oil? Holy smokes. That thing's got to be a mile long. Yeah, it says full. And it doesn't look that bad. We're gonna see if we can breathe some fire into it. Come on. Well, I'm gonna go get a little of the laughing gas and see if we can't coax her back into life here. All right, we just, oh, that full can doesn't work. Neat. Come on. We're getting closer. The fuel is now 10 months older. Might be having an issue with that. Let's see if we can keep on the spray. Alright, we got a fuel issue for sure. I'm going to put the jumper pack back in the truck and charge it. We're going to run back over to the fuel station, get some fresh 91 for this thing, and put a little go juice in it, see what happens. You know, I put this in everything, so treat's 100 gallons. Let's put the whole thing in then. Wow, it's getting tight down here. Is this fuel? Oh yeah, that's fuel. Oh, they got them. They got them in here tight. This is like a foot apart. I don't know if I can fit the gas can in here.
I don't know you can either.
We're just gonna put the whole bottle in it. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yes. Yes. And that was the last of our jumper pack. So now we got to drag this thing forward with the truck and hook up the old to the side of this thing. All right, we got at least pulled out on the lot. I think I was fighting, there's a pretty steep downhill. I was fighting 30 feet of fuel line going uphill. Also found a crimp in the fuel line. Yeah, up that one there, the clear one. That's probably not fuel grade line. So we cut that. I got some fuel line I'm gonna be putting on there. And look, I got us a long-lasting silver edition diehard. Yeah, that was those aren't cheap, I guess, even though it's not the good one. Huh. It's better than this one though. So we're gonna get on it. Got the old Stow and Go Crescent. Yeah, that's a good brand. It's got all the tools you need in it. Nice little kit, just ready to go. Oh, it doesn't have an 8mm. That's the one I need, though.
So, how will you know that when you hooked it up backwards?
Oh, it would have probably done something it shouldn't have done. I don't know. It's old. Might have worked. I think that was right. That seems right. There's some custom stuff going on in here. This is neat. You put your battery tender on there, that way when you go to fire up after the winter, it's good to go. All right, time to take care of the fuel line situation, which is not good. It's windows need to open. It's a little fuely in here. Oh, that one's broken. Yeah, fuel line situation's iffy at best, so we gotta get that figured out real quick. We're gonna go from a 3/8 line to a 7/16 line. Hopefully be able to prime the fuel system and get it fired up once and for all. Luckily, since I build things and work on RVs for a living, that's some PEX fittings. 1/2-inch brass one right there. A little loose on this line, a little tight on this line. Give her a good hard twist, it goes right on. So here's our adapter piece. I'm going to adapt to the old fuel line coming off the truck. Run this one fresh right to the fuel pump, then we're going to see if we can get it primed. Get this thing fired up and running. Alright, well, we're on to trying to backfeed the line a little bit. Oh yeah, we're getting air bubbles out. Turn the pump on. It's just it can't pull enough from 35 feet back. You know, these things, they're not designed for it. So we are slowly trying to backfeed this line. maybe have some fluid to get pumping, and then once it gets into the liquid, it should go. Well, as luck would have it, we are now on the third fuel pump in this thing. The first mechanical one from a year ago. The second electric one was apparently not working. I couldn't get it to pull vacuum on the tank. So we flushed everything out, back fed the old one, turned it on, still couldn't get anything going. So we went to the auto parts store. Thank you, O'Reilly's. Got hooked up with another Edelbrock electric fuel pump. And it immediately started sucking fuel out of the tank. So we're making some progress. Time to put tools away. What do you think?
Yay, maybe we can go home.
She's not super impressed because it's like 2:30 and we'd planned on hitting the road by 12:30ish. So we're about 2 hours behind schedule. And well, technically I haven't even gotten it fired up yet, so let's work on that. I wanted to have happen a year ago. Runs. I guess that's a good start. Finally, it runs as before. Maybe without a fuel leak this time. I'm gonna button everything up, turn the lights off. I'm gonna button everything up and just double check everything, and then we're gonna give her a road test. Okay, it's still running. I might have found the keys for everything else in here. Okay, I don't know. Somewhere I have keys for this. Gosh dang, guys. In case you didn't see the first episode, gave a quick once over of everything here, but look at this. Temp gauge. Not working. Corded phone. When was the last time you saw one of those? Lights working. Look at all these. Hardwood cabinets. Wow. Emerson Quiet Cool. I don't think I've ever seen that brand, so getting parts for this is gonna be horrible. But we got not only 3 furnaces. We have 1. We have 2 air conditioners. There's another one. I mean, she needs to be cleaned up, but overall it's not bad. I don't see any signs of like roof decay or leaks or anything really. A TV, VCR, Omnivision. Bathroom needs a little love. Yeah, it's a little gross. Look at this. This doesn't have regular old RV light switches, which are little plastic click, 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 breaky ones. Look at that. Fluorescent lights. I mean, for the 80s, this thing was fitted to the max. It's got a water filter. This is crazy here. I believe this is actually a convection oven / microwave from the 80s. It's just got this nice mechanical sound. Pretty excited, guys. Look, she's coming back to life. Battery, good. LP. Third of a tank. All right. Water pump, tank fill. I don't know what that does. Holding tank. Those are currently empty. Water tank. That's empty. That's good. Don't need the water heater. I think these are off. Don't know what that does. That twists and something turns on. A lot quieter with the doghouse cover on. We got good charge voltage. Temperature slowly coming up. We got plenty of oil pressure. We need fuel. So that's where we're at now, guys. We're gonna head to the fuel station and see how it goes. All right, let's go for a gear. have to take the curtain off. It's already slapping me. We're only doing 25 miles an hour. Look at that truck. What a steed. We should name it both the motorhome and the truck. Alright, fuel gauge actually works. I put $125 of fuel in and we almost have 3/4 of the tank. Hopefully that gets us pretty far. Probably won't. But check this out. Oh, power seat. Look at that. I don't know what that one does. Look at that one. That's about top speed. I can push it more, but this thing needs an overdrive bad. We're headed out of Nebraska on a 2-lane highway. Well, heading out of Nebraska. we got like 4 or 5 hours in Nebraska still. Kim's going to take us on a little highway out of town. That way 55 is the actual speed limit. Hopefully that works, but I already got traffic backed up behind me. I don't know how much fuel I'm burning, but probably quite a bit. It looks like I'm bouncing right at about half a tank already. And I don't think I've made it that far. It's almost 4 o'clock calling out of time. We are still, oh hey Fred, deep in Nebraska. Look at this cool little town. Oh, look at this. All right, Rico's Tacos. Nice downtown area. Little farming community. So status report, so far so good. This thing actually runs surprisingly well. It just needs more gears or an overdrive or something in it. Yeah, been great. I even found a seatbelt, so I feel slightly safer. Not really. Get to it. Yeah, that's the side of the road. Yeah, we broke down. Looks like the float in the carb got stuck. All of a sudden she was just guzzling the gasoline and choked out and died. So it's real flooded now. So I don't know, it smells like fuel in here real bad. I'm gonna smack the carburetor really hard at a few things, disconnect the fuel pump, crank on her for a little bit and clear her out. Hook the fuel pump back up and see if we fix the problem. I need to smack it harder, I guess.
Well, it's running. It's not smoking like it was. Still a little. What'd you do?
Well, I took this zip tie, very important piece. Then it's got a quadrant carburetor on it, and it's got a bunch of slots in it with little valves and stuff. Probably got clogged up from rust out of the gas tank. I just jammed this down in there and unclogged it, I guess. It's running again. That's the important part.
Yay. No, the important part is it gonna make the 5-hour drive home?
What are we on, hour number 2?
Yeah, and we still have about 5.5 to go. But we're only going 55, which we're probably gonna have to go slower now.
No,
So-
we'll go faster. I bent my steps. I'm really mad about that.
Yeah, you had your door flying open and you just kind of went for it.
Gotta get off this busy highway here. No safe place just to be hanging around, okay? Burn like a kitten again. Stuck float or stuck power valve, I don't know. I pulled over, this thing was just loaded full of fuel, spraying everywhere. I beat on everything, poked it all with a zip tie, and it's running again. I'm going to take it a little easier. I got to air out some of the gas fumes in here because, whew, I got a headache. Status update. I feel like I've been driving for hours because I have been. And I'm not actually that close to home. It's only like a 380 mile trip or something. I don't know. I think I have like 280 miles left to go and I've already had to stop for fuel. This thing is drinking it. It is literally getting gallons per mile. Wow. But other than the door coming open and breaking my electric step, it's going pretty well again. A lot of empty country out here. So it's 7 o'clock Nebraska time now. Sun's going to be going down soon. Whew. Guys, it is dark out. These headlights, they don't work very good, but I found a spotlight. It still works. Yeah, still in Nebraska. Wow. I didn't realize doing 20 miles an hour slower than what I normally drive meant adding like 20 more hours to a 5-hour drive. This is just insane. It just feels like it's taking forever. On the plus side, Kim's driving the Duramax, and yeah, that's getting incredibly good fuel mileage right now. She hasn't even burned half a tank. Me, on the other hand, I just filled up again. So we're up to about $200 in this, and about $60 in that. Woo! Getting pricey. Get on home now. Yeehaw! Hear that thing? That is a 35-year-old big block Chevy sitting at 3,200 RPMs. Just wailing it down the road. This last tank of fuel must have been real good because it's running top notch now. 65 miles an hour. I didn't think we could do that. It might also be because I'm about 100 miles from home and I'm tired. I can't believe this thing. This thing is massive and it is just whirling along. Almost home. Down to the last 4 miles. Drink a lot of fuel again. I think I'm almost home. Slimy. So it's been raining for like 3 days non-stop out here. See the water on the road there. Yeah, oh, we're sliding. We're sliding. No wheel turning. reverse with this thing. Oh, back end slide now. Getting stuck a half mile before my house would really be horrible. Oops. Not sure what that was, but yeah, it's been raining. Oh, it's been raining a lot. Wow, what a mess. Idling a little high. Well, friends, made it home last night. Wow, what a drive. We turned a 5-hour drive into about an 8-hour drive on the way home. Slow going on the old girl, but she made it. Only broke down a couple times and didn't get pulled over by the police. It's always a plus. Because you know, I didn't put tags on it. No, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, parked here at the homestead. I got update videos coming on this thing soon. We're gonna go through the whole thing, find out what's good, what's bad, what's gonna cost me a lot of money, and what we're gonna do with it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you. We'll see you next time.